Ah, a Martian moon morning. Can almost hear the birds chirping. I guess the refinery grinding away is probably as close as it's gonna get. So now, partially disassemble some stuff and build some stuff. I have come to the determination that I am going to have to revert back to the original cockpit design, the original vanilla cockpit, on Steve, because that really nice cockpit that's on there now is in the way of the cargo containers. So I'm going to have to do that. I think, but for the first, or for the last flight with this cockpit on, just taking my time, making sure I've got everything set, because I don't want them to drop off of here. I've read a lot where people have gone back and forth about having TrackIR support in this game. And there's a lot of people that don't see the actual benefit. For me, it would definitely be of benefit, not only because practically every game that I play, I use TrackIR, and then stuff like this, where I have to stop flying in order to look and see where I am, you know, basically just like you would in real life. And I think it would make it for better videoing, better gameplay. I don't know how difficult it is to integrate it, but I know that there are developer packs that TrackIR provides so that they can integrate that. Okay, into the workshop. Okay, as much as I don't want to do this, because I really do like this cockpit, I will replace it. Right. But some things you have to do. So there it is. It's back to its original self. But that's okay. It would only be temporary. So let's get everything going here. Batteries are on. Thrusters, gyros. Basically, my intention is to grind down everything from the piston down. And then build out another extension to this platform. And mine where there is magnesium, right there. And what I'm going to do right now is, so I don't lose the components, is I'm going to take out these lights. No, light. What the? This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it manually, because of how quickly my inventory fills up just with one of these drills. I believe, if I remember correctly, it takes me, with my inventory, 4 trips per drill to build, disassemble, move the drill. So, now it's time to get in the hole and do it. Hopefully, things work the way they should. Right, that wasn't too bad. So now, settle down here. Stop floating. Okay, I'm gonna need a few more steel tubes to finish that. Right here is where the point is that it's closest to the deposit. So I'm thinking what I will do is I will use conveyor tubes to come out and don't think, yeah. And bum 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 bum. I think, no, yeah, I'm gonna go up here and just start doing it. Yeah, start doing it. Okay, so first off, I should have set myself up here. And because this will be a different structure, let's go with a different color. It's definitely going to have to be taller. Whoa! Stop everything. I don't have my blinky yellow caution lights. Oh man, oh man. How are we going to have a safe work environment without the blinky yellow caution lights? Hours upon hours upon hours. Going on to like a day of solid mining. And I have yet to have a single failure or issue. And that's actually pretty awesome. Right now, I have a ridiculous amount of nickel on board, nickel ore, and the Arcturus is processing it. And now I've hit, in this second mine, a seemingly large deposit of silicon and magnesium, which was the plan. And I'm just going to let this system go, this particular mining assembly. Oh! Oh, gotta love that, like, the low gravity. Okay, so, just going to let that go. You can see there's the silicon, the magnesium's just on the other side of the drill head there. I have extended this twice in the same method that I did on that drilling structure, and I've had no issues whatsoever. I'm almost afraid, because everything went so smoothly, that something catastrophic is going to happen. But this is the structure. It's been very stable, no hiccups, no shifting, no funky weirdness, nothing. I've been transferring some materials with Steve there. And then, initially, I don't know why is it when I turn abruptly all of a sudden I'm floating. That is so cool looking. The way the Terran planet, you can see the atmosphere around it with the sun on the other side of it. So now down here, I had to expand the connectors out, because it seemed that a single connector was not able to keep up with the amount of ice that was getting drawn in with the larger borer head. But now it seems that 3 connectors set to eject material are keeping up with it easily. So that's a definite plus. And I will be shutting that off here shortly as those pistons reach their maximum, maybe for the last meter or so, and so I can have a reserve of ice inside the container here. So, pardon me. So you can see lots of magnesium. Having some weird inventory issues that have not shown up before. So there's the amount of nickel I have, and it goes up occasionally. But this is just within the last 15 minutes. Because I've already dumped about this much into the Arcturus of the magnesium and the silicon. So I'm definitely sitting very well as far as those ores are concerned. The 50 kilograms of uranium is just trickling away. It's not getting chomped away. What else? What else? What else? I mean, it's just being patient. Not exceptionally thrilled about, leaving the PC running and Space Engineers running just to run this, but that's the way it has to be. I have done a little bit of interior modifications to the Arcturus, which I'll show later. They're definite improvements, mods. But yeah, as soon as this reaches full extent, both of those pistons reach their full extent, or the deposits are completely wiped out, I will basically disassemble all of this stuff, return all the supplies to the Arcturus, refine as much as possible, and then start planning to leave to go to Mars. And big thing is, I figured that I don't want to depart the moon with any more than, let's say, 9.5 million kilograms of mass. And I'm hoping that the majority of that will be a ridiculous amount of ice. That way I can kind of float around in the Martian atmosphere and look for a really good place to land, and won't have to worry about running out of hydrogen. And I don't know, I mean, I'm really liking the idea of doing this, maybe not for the mining aspect of it, but, boy, that's loud. So maybe not for the mining aspect of it, but maybe for making underground bases. Now, as far as I know, there's no inhabitant threat. Inhabitant? There's no dogs or spiders or anything like that on the moon. So the only thing I would have to worry about is any kind of pirates that would be on the surface of the planet, which I don't know if there is going to be any. So I plan on pretty much leaving the entirety of these structures here. I mean, I've already marked it as an outpost, and this way, if I need to, I can come back here. I know what's going on. It's a relatively rich area as far as resources. And, I mean, I could build it up into a bigger, better base. Right now is just to get a couple of ores, of which I've done, and to educate myself and experience the whole mining in this particular way. I do like it better because I'm not fighting the torque of the bore heads. Come on, get on there. There you go. Yeah, so you can see the large magnesium deposit down there. I don't know if my light's going to reach it or not. A little bit. But it's the silicon and the magnesium are right next to each other. They're entwined. So that's very cool. It's an interesting sound. I wonder if that's what for the conveyors. Okay. So, back to business as usual.